Retired Major General Dhruv Katoch is the Director of India Foundation, Defence and Strategic Affairs expert. Welcome, General Katoch, to WION World is One. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi says there will be no tolerance for nuclear blackmail. There will not be a distinction between terrorism sponsors and terrorists. India will no longer see terrorist leaders and governments sheltering them as separate entities. Let's start from there. Your views on the Prime Minister's statement.
Thank you, Eric. Eric, at 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time today, over a course of 25 minutes, the Prime Minister of India laid out a new security doctrine for India, how to counter terrorism. The message was not simply to Pakistan, the message was also to the region and to the world. Of course, the address was to the people of India, but it was conveyed across the globe, specifically to Pakistan, the region, and the rest of the world. I think it is a very clear message. We have been facing terrorism for the past 4 decades. The world has really not appreciated it, and they expect India to continue to exercise restraint despite all the provocation. Pakistan has been operating under a nuclear umbrella, and they have made statements to the extent that even if one Indian soldier enters Pakistan, they will use nuclear weapons. Now, we called that bluff in 2016, we called it in 2019, and we have called it again now. But now it has been made into a policy. The Prime Minister has very clearly stated that we will not be subject to nuclear blackmail. That has come out very clearly. One thing must be made very clear to everybody, that is the nuclear doctrine of India. The doctrine states there will be no first use. So regardless of which state we are dealing with, we will never use nuclear weapons first. But the doctrine also goes on to say that it is not a question of proportionate response. If we are hit with nuclear weapons, there will be a massive retaliation. I think Pakistan needs to understand that there will be massive retaliation, and if they wish to continue using the nuclear bogey, they are free to do so, but we are not going to be blackmailed by it. The messaging is very clear, and I think it is an important step, and we hope that over the next few years, terrorism in Pakistan will die down, and the world will move to a far safer space than what it is now. Eric.
General Katoch, then how does the nation move forward? The Prime Minister says talk with Pakistan will only be about eradicating or fighting terrorism and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Your reaction?
Well, that is absolutely correct. You see, if Pakistan wants peace, then they must abjure the use of terrorism as an instrument of state policy. Once they abjure that and they give us proof of that, we will talk. Then talks can take place on multiple issues, on trade, on anything else. Otherwise, India's policy is going to be very clear, which I would like to explain. Up to 2016, we used to have a policy of dissuasion, that okay, we would do everything, we'll protect our spaces, we'll talk to Pakistan, we'll do everything possible. But that didn't work. From 2016 to 2019, we started the policy of deterrence, that if you do something, we are going to react. That too didn't work as shown by Pahalgaon. So now the policy is very clear that, okay, you do something, there is going to be a massive retaliation. We are going to hit at the source of terror, the organization which you have created. And as you are supporting those organizations, the military is also responsible. The Pakistan military is responsible for that, and we will hit you too. Now, we understand that can lead to escalation. But then it is up to Pakistan, it is up to the world community to tell that country to stop the use of terrorism as an instrument of state policy. If they do that, everything will change. If they don't do that, then we will compel them to change, regardless of how much time it takes. Eric.
Katoch, thank you very much for your time. We'll have to leave it there. Thank you for talking to us today.
Thank you.